All right, families, how you doing? It is Mr. Berglund here, and I'm here to make a video, just a little demonstration for how you can do the melting investigation at home. This is an investigation that your students watched me do during class and we discussed it, but I also want to give them an opportunity to do this at home and see it up close, get hands-on, and just be as engaged as possible. So here we go. So your student, or for the students watching this, hello. You will need this worksheet. It is in your science packet. It's called Melting. All right. If you do not have it, you can go ahead and write this in your science journal. I will upload a picture of the journal. So if you do not have this worksheet, you can go ahead and copy this into your journal so you're able to take notes with us. All right. So for this investigation, you will need your thermometer just to make track and check the temperature of the hot water. You will need a little square of butter or margarine, a chocolate chip. I took a birthday candle. This was part of a birthday candle. I just chopped it into a size that was relatively the size of the butter and the chocolate chip. And you'll need a piece, one little gravel piece of rock. All right. You will need 2 containers about the size, or any containers that are roughly about the same size. So because we are going to put this container in another container, and you will need I have 150 milliliters of hot water, and so the thermometer is used to check the temperature of your boiling water. I have the water roughly between 70 and 60 degrees Celsius. So boiling water, get it hot enough so it's between 70 and 60 degrees Celsius. You will pour 150 milliliters of water into your cup, and in another cup you will have all 4 of your materials, and when you put them in here you will want to have them spaced out enough so that they have enough room to do what they're going to do. All right, so the whole purpose of this investigation is we want to see how many of those materials, the butter, the chocolate chip, the gravel, and the piece of wax, will melt. So on your worksheet, it has all 4 ingredients, and it's going to ask you to make a prediction. So before you put them in water, make a prediction. Will it melt, yes or no? So if you think it's going to melt, you're going to write yes. If you think it's not going to melt, you write no. So you're going to make a prediction for all 4 of your ingredients. And then once you have made your prediction, it is time to place the cup in the water. You will see that it's now touching the water, and you can press down and you're going to watch what happens. I'm not going to show you what happens because I want you to do this at home, but you're going to watch. And you're going to make observations of what happened. What are you noticing is happening with the chocolate chip? Write and describe what do you notice as the longer that cup is in water, what's happening to the chocolate chip? What's happening to the butter or margarine, the pebble and the wax? Write your observations. And then after you are done, maybe you observe for 2 to 3 minutes. All right, then you're going to write your observations. What materials melted completely? How do you know? If there were materials that did not melt completely, list them. Which ones did it? Was it the wax? Was it the pebble, the butter, or the chocolate? And then if they didn't melt, what do you think? What would you have to do in order to get them to melt? All right, and then go ahead and do this at home. Again, for those of you who do not have that worksheet, you can do this in your journal as well. You can write out the same questions and give your answers. All right, family, so again, thank you for your understanding of during these times we're not able to sometimes do all the lessons because of all the materials and things that are necessary in order to carry out these investigations. I appreciate your understanding and willingness to do these investigations with your students at home. I hope you are doing well. I hope you enjoyed this investigation, and I will talk to you soon.